is to create 30,000 jobs by the year 2030. So nikamwambia sasa, out of 30,000, now subtract 2, remove 2, because those ones are as a result of the mentorship, as a result of our efforts. So this 30,000 is not necessarily optimal, but the jobs that you are going to create, the jobs that we are creating in our organizations, and the departments that we are expanding. Last week also, I saw Joe Orlando, general manager. He also hired 10 people. Nikasema, wow, 30,000 is reducing. That is what we are talking about. I was also inspired by Gideon, who told me that after we shared a testimony of one of the mentees, the one that we did a video together, he actually gave him business. Can you imagine? That means mentorship works. And today we are discussing about one of the components, very important components in business, that without this component, ni kama mtu hana nguo, it's as if you don't have clothes. This component we are discussing today, the customer service. The customer service. You can have fantastic, fabulous business, but if there is no this component of a customer service, that business will come collapsing. I always give the example of telecom. It was big, it was huge, and their customer service was negative, not even zero. It was below zero. I remember one time we had a business in downtown, and we were looking to apply for a telephone, and we were pleading with this officer, please, we cannot do business without telephone. And the guy was abusive, you know. Later, after some years, all these guys were fired. They actually went to the villages. They went home because of what? Poor customer service. I of course, you know, they refused to innovate, but even if they stayed traditional and they have a good customer service, maybe their businesses could have expanded. And this is the topic that we are discussing today. Customer service is an important component. And definitely when we talk about customer, you know, for us, we talk about, you know, when you think about customer, I don't know what comes to your mind. Maybe you can just type in there, you know, when someone talks about the customer, what comes in your mind? What is it? Who you customer? What is it? What is this? When we talk about customer, what are we talking about? And definitely, as you type there, and I'll read a few, the first few ones, is that customer could be an individual, could be a person, could be a business that buys goods or services from you. Okay. Eric says, okay, customer is a king. I mean, just okay. Potential sale, yeah. Yeah, customer could be a person who may buy from you potentially, and you can keep talking to them. Okay. Customer can be individual or an organization. Okay, Joe, wow, okay, that's Joe there. Customer service, customer experience, customer centric. I love that. Customer can be individual or organization who are buying or purchasing from you, okay, or their potential. They are going to buy maybe in the future, they are customers. They are potentially your customers, okay, either for goods or services. All of us here, most of us, we are offering services. I can see a few consultants here. I can see people who are selling stuff here. I can see people who are offering their, I can see a doctor friend of mine here, you know, selling good services. So it's important that the people you interact with and their potential, as you can see, Gideon is right here, okay? Thank you, Gideon. Customers keep your business afloat. That's what Gideon says. And it's important because when we talk about customer service and talking about the customer, it's about the people who pay us. Yes, they pay us. They actually feed our families. Yeah. They help us to pay salaries. They actually pay us. That's why it's a very important topic, the customer service, a very, very important topic for mentorship. They are the people who help Optiven to pay loans. Yeah, we go to the bank, we pick huge loans, and the customers help us pay these loans. The tie I'm wearing is from a customer. Yes, it's the engine that runs the business. Thank you, Newton. Yeah, it's the engine that runs the business. That's it. Customer service. They help us pay our bills. Okay. Oh, yes. I can see Eric amevaa vizuri. Amevalishwa na customer. Yeah, Eric Obwaka, umevalishwa hiyo kitu na customer. That means we are going to discuss how to make these customers feel good so that they keep paying us. They are the fuel to our lifestyles. The car you are driving, yeah, the source is from your customer. The car you're driving, they make us happy. Yeah, they make us happy. Okay, they make us happy. Somebody say it is the reason for existence. Okay, Master Philip says what? Customers are the main stakeholders. Yes, in our businesses, they are the main stakeholders in our businesses. Very, very important. And I remember one time I went to a shop and I wanted to buy something. And I entered this shop. And this person who was the shopkeeper never even greeted me. Can you imagine? And we are saying, customer is the stakeholder. Na hakusalimi, a stakeholder who is annoyed. And you're going to see how we can make this customer service better to our departments, to our organizations, so that we are able to keep doing better businesses. Of course, from my experience, I've discovered that there's importance, there's very, very important for us to offer very good customer service, okay? Or we are asking ourselves as mentees, as people running businesses or working, why customer service? In our careers, in our businesses, why customer service? Why can't you just do business? Why customer service? One of the lessons I've learned is that customer service, it connects customers with our companies, with our businesses, with our departments, with what we do, with our churches. It's a connector. It's a connector. It connects customers with what we do, okay? That connection will make these customers love what you do. Is it a service? Is it a business? Are they goods you're selling? It's very important. It's a connector. Number two, it improves relationships with our customers, with our buyers, okay? And definitely your business improves. If somebody says, my business is doing so badly, ask them, how are you treating your customers? My business is going down. Ask them, how are you treating your customer? Just ask them. And then number three, I discovered over time that essential customer service is what keeps your customers coming back to your organization time and time again. They keep coming. That customer service, it keeps your customers coming. That customer service, that smile. There's a Chinese proverb that said, if you cannot smile, don't open a shop. Some of us, we are not smiling. That's why our businesses are not doing so well. We are not able to expand. Allow me to share some practical experiences of benefits of customer service. Very practical experiences. For the last 24 years, I've been in business. Very practical experiences. One of the things I've discovered is that increased customer loyalty, one of the things that I have experienced is that if you do good customer service, it creates an increased customer loyalty and retention. If your customer service is good, something happens. You start finding customer loyalty and also customer retention. The other day, somebody went to see our project in Ocean View Ridge, Vipingo. And he just drove himself, by the way. He said, this Facebook Live I've been seeing Dr. Washoni doing, I want to go there personally without telling anyone. I'll just drive there. The pin, the coordinates are in our website. He picked the coordinates, went there with the family. And when the guy went there were some engineers who were doing perimeter wall. And the guy took photos and told me, these engineers, they are just wanakula tu story, wanapiga story. Aliniandikia hivyo, hawa watu wako hawafanyi kazi, wanapiga story. Na ni customer, na akachapa photo hapo. Can you imagine? How do you describe that? Yani the customer is reporting that your team are not working. That is what I call customer loyalty. Anapenda brand. And that is what happens when you do proper customer service. Mtu akiona hata watu wako wafanyi vizuri, or you have done a mistake, they side chat you. And remember also another time we had some social media attack. And in the morning, About 500 customers were writing to me, hey, Washuri, have you seen these? These guys are damaging your brand. In fact, one of them said, our brand and the customer. We are talking about customer loyalty. Why? Because you offer good customer service. Number two that I've discovered for the last 24 years is that customer service will help you improve your reputation and brand image. Yeah, you shall improve your reputation. Keller, you will improve your reputation and your brand image. James, umesikia hiyo? Good customer service, it will do that to you. It will improve your reputation and brand image. Yeah, of course, sometimes, in business, not every day is Friday. Not every day is Monday. Sometimes in business, you have challenges. And when the challenges come, if you had invested earlier in a good customer service, that the way you treat your customers, these customers will defend you. I remember one time we did a project that went south. Those who have read my book After the Pledge, you know what I'm talking about. We did a project that went south. But even that time that we had a lot of challenges, a lot of complaints, challenges, I saw some customers, you could have thought they are the real CEO of Optivet because they were defending the brand image. That is what happens when you treat customers well. Number three, when you have good CS or customer service, there are some positive reviews and referrals. I don't know what I would see if I go to Pius Tukey's social media platform. I don't know what I expect to see. When I go to Bill Emari, when I go to your page, what do I see? Catherine Nyoike, nitaona nini? What will I see? What are the reviews? Phyllis Temet, nitaona nini? Christine Mutua, what will I see? Reverend Nick, what kind of reviews will I see on your social media platforms? Okay. Victor Wanyumu, nitaona nini? That's a question you need to ask yourself. Those who are working in different organizations, Joy Malinga, when I go to your organization, nitaona nini? How are the reviews? Do people refer business to where you are working? Do they refer business where you are working? Anthony, when I go to your page, what do I see? Morris, Dr. Morris Opati, I see you are here. What do I see when I go to GLS? Okay, nitaona nini? Okay, and actually I see Morris, Dr. Morris Opati. I discovered one time I was talking about, I was speaking at GLS, okay, a conference. And after I spoke and I asked, is there anybody with a comment? Somebody just stood up and talked so well about Optivet. And I said, wow, what a fresh air. Can you imagine? Positive reviews and referrals. And that's a question you must ask yourself. Do people endorse you? How is your service? How do you serve them? Do you get those kind of endorsement? And by the way, not only in business, even in your own life, when people see Anthony, what do they say? Okay. How do you treat people? Customer service. Okay. And definitely good customer service, one of the other benefits, I love this, James. Customer service promotes positive reviews and referrals. Thank you, James. You are putting notes. Number 4, I also discovered over time that good customer service reduce complaints. Yeah, complaints. And you start seeing good feedback. However, I want to caution you that complaints are not necessarily bad. Complaints or negative feedback is not necessarily a bad thing. You know why? I read a book that says that feedback is the food of the champion. Feedback is the breakfast of people who want to be successful. So don't block feedback. Listen to it. And if it is negative feedback, it's something you can do. And that is what I do personally in business. And you can do it. There's something called LASP. LASP. That's how to manage negative feedback. L means you listen. Yeah, listen. Yeah, just listen. When the customer is not happy, you just listen. Yeah. Create time to listen. Okay. A is after listening, you apologize. Yeah. LASP. A is apologize. Give apologies. Apologize. Apologize. And then S, you solve the issue. Give a solution. Don't just apologize. Give a solution. And if you don't have a solution immediately, just say, I'm going to give you feedback. Okay, I'll report back. And definitely after listening, you apologize and you give a solution or you solve it, you thank the customer. Thank you for letting me know. Sometimes I get some feedback on my phone on different things. Somebody gives you a feedback. Please don't keep quiet. Respond. Tell somebody, hey, Anthony, thank you so much for letting me know. I'll look into this and I really appreciate. Say something. Master Sifa, don't allow someone to give you feedback, then you are just silent. You are just keeping quiet. Appreciate it. When you get that tough call, very lethal telephone call, listen, apologize, solve, give a solution, and thank you, the customer, for even calling. Once you do that, definitely you create more business. I remember one time there's a customer who came to one of our restaurants, and there are those days that you have a lot of people. I remember it was Christmas, and there were a lot of people at GMC Kitengela. I think there were over 5,000 people, because even when I went there, I couldn't find food. I couldn't. In fact, I went back home hungry. So there's this customer who went out there and gave feedback and said, I am very disappointed. I came with the children. I was hungry. I was not happy with the service. So you don't give reasons. Don't tell the customer it's because it was Christmas. No. Don't give excuses. First of all, listen, emphasize, apologize. And then I remember that customer, we give a voucher, for the customer to go on Monday when there are no many people. And let me tell you, the customer went back. The review that we got, talk of 5-star. We got a 5-star review. So when you get these insults and negative feedback, please don't bury yourself in the sand. Solve it. Give a solution. You never know. You are creating the business of tomorrow. Another thing I also discovered, number 5, or the benefits of good customer service, is better product upselling. Yes, better product upselling. Yeah. Once the customer is happy, okay, the customer is happy, and they know your product, they have tested your product, something happens. Yeah. They actually pick up the selling from you and they upsell it. They tell people about it. And remember one time we were doing a project in Kemuka, and we did a project we were calling Achievers Paradise Phase 1. And one of the customers was treated so well by one of our people. And the time we opened the other day, we opened the Achievers Paradise Phase 2, this particular customer has been able to give us more referrals than anybody else. So if you do a good customer service, your products, your services, they are going to get some benefits. They are going to move faster. But maybe you are asking ourselves, how do you really offer good customer service? How do you do it? Maybe that's a question you're asking me. Maybe you're asking me, how do I really know? Maybe Christine. Okay, this is Christine, CEO, Serian Kids. Asante sana, Christine. Maybe Christine anauliza, how do I offer good customer service? How do I do it? Okay. Sammy Maina. Okay, thank you very much, Sammy. Who else can I see here? Center for Analytical Research and Development, Dr. Nyaga. Dr. Nyaga, let me see whether it's Dr. Nyaga. Yeah, Dr. Nyaga Thomas. Maybe you're asking, how do I offer good, excellent customer service? And we are going to discuss how we have done it, how I have done it, how you can do it. I can see somebody called Kevin right here. One of the things we can do is we need persuasive speaking skills. There. Persuasive speaking skills. That is what we need. Okay? Okay. How do you offer good customer service? You require persuasive speaking skills. One of the mentees came to me and told me, hey, Bonamenta, mimi unajua, number one, I'm not very good speaker. And I hope there are people who train people here on public speaking. And if you are there, just tell me, announce yourself and share your number. Because one of the mentees here told me, they are not very good in public speaking. But if you're not so good in public speaking, why, and you are running an organization, why can't you hire? Get someone to do it. You must not do everything. You can't be a pastor, a doctor, a public speaker, a mentor. You can't be everything. Get a good talent, a good speaker in your organization. Joe, a good speaker in your department. Of course, I know Joe is a very good public speaker. I'm just giving you as an example. Get a good speaker in your organization. Sometimes I go to organizations reception and I wonder, sasa huyu mtu, this person, was this person picked from the village or was this person really picked on merit? And you can tell this person was not picked on merit because even confidence for eye contact, it is not there. Yet, this is your entry. This is your door. This is the door where the dollars come in. And then you put somebody there who is putting away people. Maybe that is assignment number one. Who is really your first contact of your customer? Ni nani? Who is this person? Do they have good speaking skills? Do they have it? Ask yourself that question. Okay? Do they have it? Get someone who turns problems into solutions, not somebody at the reception. And every single complaint, they are escalating those complaints to their supervisors or to you. You'll be very tired. You'll be like Moses. You know, Moses was caught one time by the father-in-law, sorting out all the problems on earth, all of them. And the father-in-law told Moses, my friend, you have a wife. In fact, Moses, that time alikuwa ameambia the wife to stay home. You can't solve all the problem. Get people who can support you. So if you are hearing me, get someone who turns problems into solutions, or someone who turns fair weather customers to loyal brand evangelists. Yeah. And those talents are there. Those skills are there. You can get them as interns. You can hire them. You can get them. There's a research that was done by, I saw it on a magazine called Think Big. There's a research that was done. And this research was saying 74% of consumers spend more time with the company with a positive customer experience, positive service experience, good customer experience. 74% of consumers, they will spend more time. They'll be right there around your brand. They'll be coming back, 74%. However, we lose it because the point of contact, we lose it there. When customers call your organization, Joe, they want a solution on the first contact, not refer to. I don't know whether you have ever called a number and you are referred to 10 people. Can you imagine? 10 people. Nobody is solving your issue. Customers don't like that. They will disappear. They will go to the competition. Let the people at the reception, your reps, speak confidently without fear. They stay positive, okay? Even if the customer is not happy, they stay positive. And they offer kind arguments. Sometimes customers can be tough. Train your people to remain positive, to remain cool, to offer kind arguments. Yeah. I remember one time I called a certain airline, you know, I missed a flight and I was looking for assistance. And the rep I found was very abusive. Yeah, in fact, he told me that it means you overslept. Hey, can you imagine? Master Phillips, umekosa ndege. And then you're looking for assistance, another flight. Someone tells you you overslept. And for sure, something had happened. I was helping somebody, I got late. Those kind of people who are not positive, they will mess up your business. And there are many. I'm sure you can give testimonials and testimonials and testimonials. How do you offer good customer service? We are talking about persuasive speaking skills. If you don't have it, hire it. Hire the talent. Number 2, empathy. What is empathy? Empathy is the ability to understand another person's emotions and to understand their point of view. Empathy. To understand the ability to understand another person's emotions and to understand their point of view. That is empathy. Sometimes people who are complaining or they're not happy with their services or their goods, they are not looking for solutions immediately. No, no, no. They are looking for empathy. Do you understand them? Can you wear their shoes? Okay. Empathy is the ability to understand another person's emotions and to understand their point of view. That's why you apologize. I understand. You rephrase the question. You talk to them. You persuade them. You massage them. The same research I was referring to, they were saying, the Think Big research, they were saying 70% of buying experiences are based on how customer feels they are being treated. Can you imagine? 70% of buying experiences are based on how customer feels they are being treated. By the way, you could be selling your product very cheaply, but the way you treat your customer, they'll go to another organization where they are treated well and they'll buy those expensive products. Yeah. 70% of buying experiences are based on how customer feels they are being treated. How do you treat your customers? Okay. You know, at Optiven, we have this behavior of opening doors for our customers. You know, we have a rule. If a customer comes to see us, you must escort them to the lift. You press the lift, they enter. Sometimes we extend all the way to the parking. And these are simple things that will cost you nothing. But the customer values such things a lot. And you can practice them. Yeah, Gladys, you can practice this. Gladys Mama Girls. This must be Gladys of the US. If you are the one, just say yes. Okay? Nani huyu mwingine? Newton, Wandela. Asante sana Newton. Margaret Karanja. These are the people I can see here. We are talking about 70% of buying experiences are based on how customers feel they are being treated. How do you treat your customer? Martin Kimiti, how do you treat? Kwanza wewe Martin, kazi yako ni debt collection. Maybe you need to have a meeting hapo kwa tent. Watu walipi deni. And I'm telling you, you treat them well and you're auctioning. Anyway, we can discuss behind the tent. It's important that over 24 years, I've also learned that it is not about giving a customer immediate solution. You may not have it, by the way. You may not have the solution. But are you able to understand them, to feel them, to wear their shoes? Okay? Number three, experience. How do you offer good customer service? How do you do it? Remember, we are talking about persuasive speaking skills. Number 2, we are talking about empathy. Number 3, we are talking about adaptability, flexibility. Okay. Flexibility, adaptability. This is about accommodating your customers. Accommodate them. Accommodate your customers. Accommodate. Okay? Accommodate them. You know, one time I was talking to somebody who is very senior, and I sent him a WhatsApp. And the kind of lecture I got, I was in trouble. You know, I don't know. I was asking myself, how do you communicate to this senior person? He doesn't want WhatsApp. You know, not flexible at all. But remember, the world is changing. You as a leader, Eric Kirui, director at Talu Oil, Eric Kirui, you are a leader. You as a leader, you must be flexible. Be flexible. Right now, we're in the era of Gen Z. They will tell you hi, either on a WhatsApp, they will actually DM you direct message. Okay? They will send you email that has funny emojis, you know. They will send you message on WhatsApp. So be adaptable, be flexible. Those who are in marketing, we know nowadays, business in social media. So those people who are not flexible, I have a CEO friend of mine who is not on WhatsApp, not on Facebook, not on X. Then I asked him, how are you expanding your business? And of course, I heard him, he had complained that the sales are going down. Why? Because this CEO is not flexible. Yeah. Even receiving CVs. I remember when I was in the university, we were told by our lecturer that you can't send a CV. Can you imagine? You can't send a CV on WhatsApp. Nowadays, I am receiving CVs on WhatsApp. You know, you know that we are hiring marketers. You know, we are on a recruitment mood of marketers or salespeople. And most of the CVs and I have received on WhatsApp, they are wonderful CVs. Flexibility. Sio lazima mtu atume na email. Things are changing. And let me tell you, my good people, we must change with the current changes. Okay? And I think you have been taught by Gen Z. You know, our fathers and some of us, we used to do big stadiums to meet people. Unasikia tunajenga 60,000 stadium. We were taught by Gen Zs, they can have a stadium of 1 million people online on X. Can you imagine? So I sympathize with the people who are still spending money building stadium, unless you want to play football or for sport, not for meetings. Adaptability, flexibility. Maybe you are here and it's something you want to really drop. You are so rigid and you are saying, hey, mentor, this one, I'm going to be more flexible. Just type for me there. I'll read the first 5, okay? Type for me there. Something you think you have been very rigid and you're going to be flexible. That's the only way we can be able to grow our businesses, okay? Our departments, where we are working. Just type for me there. I'll read a few, the first few. I'll read the first few. Something you're saying, hey, mentor, George Washiori, this one is not good for me. I'm going to be flexible. I'm going to be adaptable. Just tell me, okay? Just tell me. I'll read the first few. As I wait for you to type, number 4, ability to use positive language. Aya, Allah. Oh yes, we are talking about what do you do? What do you do to offer good customer service? What do you do? Munene, what do you do to offer good customer service? Laban, for real, what do you do? Gideon, utafanya nini? Remember we said about number 1, persuasive speaking skills. Number 2, we talked about empathy. Number 3, we are talking about flexibility, adaptability. Number 4, ability to use positive language. Yes. Despite customers' anger, frustrations, okay? Despite customers' anger. Wow, I can see Sammy Maina. You have written something amazing there. Fantastic. I like it. Ability to use positive language. Despite customer anger, frustrations, you must stay positive. Oh, yes. Even if customer is making the loudest noise, like a locomotive, okay, you must stay positive. That's very important. Steer away or cut away. The discussion should be away. The discussion or conversations must be towards a positive outcome. Offering a solution to this angry, frustrated customer, okay? Focus on a solution. Don't focus on reasons why you messed up. No, 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 no. Focus on a solution. Ability to use positive language. Na hapo ndio tunaanguka. Yeah. There we miss it. In fact, they say 80% of the people, when they are confronted with anger, bad language, shouting customers, they also respond the same. They are not kind. They are not positive. So ask yourself, are you among the 80%? But if you want your business to thrive, stay cool. You must stay positive. Just stay there, okay? Just stay there. Gideon, kaa tu hapo. Maybe you've done a research to somebody and they're not happy with the result. Stay calm, stay positive. Number 5, clear communication skills. Clear communication skills. Hire good communicators. I think I said earlier, if you don't have good communication skills, hire good communicators. If you come to an organization, we have people who are very good in communication, good communicators. These talents are there. Look for them. If they're not there, train. Yeah. Train everyone in the organization on customer service. Remember, customer service, Joe knows, is not about a department in your organization. Customer service is everyone. Everybody must be trained, including accountants. They must be trained on good customer service. Okay? How to keep it positive, how to listen, how to apologize, you know, how to thank the customers. Very, very important. Clear communication skills. And by the way, if we had one-on-one, this is something that is lacking in many organizations. Sometimes I visit some organizations and say, wow, this one, they have missed it. This one, they have missed it. But you as a leader, it is your duty to train, to mentor. Benjamin Boothia, it's your duty to train, to mentor. Nani, James Gavo, yeah, it's your responsibility to keep training. Train them. Train. Mentor them. Show them. Stephen Wawero, it's your business to ensure that there is good skills in communication, clear communication skills. Okay? When you hire, test them whether they can be able to handle, you know, reverend in your church. Yeah, the ushers. Train them on how to welcome people to church. Yes. MK Cyprian. Okay? Train them. And definitely, number 6 is self-control. How do you handle irate customers, annoyed customers? Self-control. How do you handle these customers who criticize you on Facebook? How do you handle them? You know, sometimes I look at some people who are celebrities. And I think these people, they need to join this mentorship. Let me tell you, when these guys are criticized on their social media platforms, you should see their responses. They react with the same speed they have been criticized. They don't miss their words. You know, some of them, they block. They block people who criticize them. But you know, in business, you don't go that route. You know, I'm in a certain platform whereby somebody is organizing a trip. And every time there's somebody comment something very negative, the WhatsApp is blocked, only at the mean. And see what we are so. Of course, you can block some WhatsApp when people are reading important message. This one is when the WhatsApp is hot, is burning. And this is one of the things that as business leaders, we must have self-control. Self-control. Remain calm when attacked. Don't overreact. Don't respond immediately. Go to sleep. Respond tomorrow. But then I can tell you what I do personally. Sometimes I get very tough messages from customers. Tough ones. Tough. You read it, you feel like drinking a cup of water. You know, the language, the statement. So, and of course, you know, those tough customers, you know them, you have them. You have them. So what I do, if it is the evening, I'm going to sleep, I don't read that message. I postpone reading it until tomorrow. When I read it, the message is tough. It's amazing. It's hurting. Don't respond immediately. Yeah. Take your time. Take an hour. Then respond when you are cool. When you are calm. When you're not reacting. However, I can tell you, 80% of you, the hands are moving. You want to move the hands to teach these guys a lesson. Treza, karaoke, I'm sure you respond with the same speed the guy wrote. Luis, but my advice is take your time. Just cool. Remain calm when attacked. Just remain calm. Okay? Remain positive when faced with pessimism. Just remain positive. Not everybody who likes you. By the way, if 100% of the people likes you, you are failing. You must have 10% haters. 10% of the people must hate you. Wanaangalia Same Maina Wakaba, nani huyu? They are 10% people. Hata jina hawataki, which is normal. That means you are progressing, you are moving. Muna Esther Mutugi, nani huyu? Tom, they are 10%. So please remain calm. Remain positive when faced with pessimism. Yeah. Just remain calm. Sometimes don't even respond. Just move on with their life. And if you must respond, be cool. Have self-control. Remain professional when customer gets personal. Allah, what am I saying? Yes, remain professional. Remain professional when customer gets personal. Remain there because they may attack you personally, but remain professional. Very, very important. Number seven, taking responsibilities. Okay. How do you do it? You must, as a leader, you must take responsibility. Okay. How do you take responsibility? Those who are managing teams like Joe, those who are managing representatives who are handling customers, those who are handling staff that are customer facing, those who are handling marketers, you as a leader, take responsibility to train these people. Ask them not to overpromise. That's what we do at Optimate. We say, if the property is 1 star, it is 1 star, not 2 star. If the property is 2 star, it's not 4 star. Train your people, mentor your people not to overpromise. Okay? Tell them. There are some organizations, they don't pick phones. Train them to pick phones of the third ring. Okay? And test it. Okay? 29% of the customers, 29% of our customers that we handle have ability or have capacity to mess you up. But if you have an experience of handling them better earlier, this 29%, only 9% will be a bit rude to you. So customers always flash back. How has Optimum treated me the last 2 years? But if you have a tendency of treating customer badly, this 29% will cause hell out of you. This 29%. I saw another research, a book of reading that was saying that if you treat customers well, 70% of these customers will stick with you. Even the time you have problems, they will stick with you. But if you don't treat them well, the time you have a slight problem, my friend, you'll be in trouble. You'll be in real trouble. And then finally, you need patience. Yeah. Realize that customers' anger, customers' noise is not about you. Maybe it's about your service. It's not about you. Those who are in a customer facing department, it's not about you. So always remember that. So be patient. Don't take it personal. However, majority of us, we become personal quickly and fast. Okay. Number 9, effective listening. Take time to understand the customer issue. Yeah, take time. Yeah, take time to understand the customer's issue. We are talking about customer service. How do you do it? Take time to understand the customer's issue. I don't know how many people here are expert in customer service. Maybe you can tell us, because this is a discussion that we can extend further. You know, we can extend further, because as long as our customer service is epic, our pockets is good. Our MIB, money in the bank, is good. Money in the pocket is going to be good. And if you're running an organization like Gideon, for example, and you have one of the mentees who's a trainer on customer service, I have only given you highlights. You can get more. So if you are in customer service training or mentorship, please just type there and put your number. I am sure there are quite a number of us who may require your services, so that we are able to expand our organization, be able to expand our departments, we are able to do better. If you're there, just type it there and put your number right there. I will give you a shout out. And as I wait for that, I can give you a few bonus things that you can do to ensure that things are moving well in terms of customer service. Attentiveness, yes. attentiveness. What do I mean by attentiveness? Many times we get customers visit our offices. Like today, today I've met so many people in my office. One of the things I do to ensure that I am very attentive, I move away from my desk. I just move away from my desk. I have another seat right there. So I go sit where the customer is. I leave my phone there. I leave my laptop there so that I'm attentive. I am giving the customer attention. Okay? As they talk to me, I am not doing other things. No. So once you are very attentive, the customer can know. Okay? And for them, they get surprised that you are able to give them 100% attention. How many of you are very attentive? I've gone to many offices and you're speaking to someone and they're doing other things. The other day, I went to one of the offices it's a government office, and I went there. And a discussion that would have taken maybe about 10 minutes. Oh, wow. Dr. Jimmy Mutunga, asante sana. The number is there. The trainer right there. The trainer is right there. So please, let's look for this guy. There's also another one. Martin Kimiti, asante sana. They are trainer for customer service right here. So please, let's pay them a visit. Let's call them up. They can help us a lot. Okay. I was talking about attention. Okay. What do you do? And I was telling you what I do myself. I move away from my desk. I go to where there's a customer is and there's a seat there so that I'm 100% attentive. Okay. And I was giving a story of an office I went in a government office. An issue that could have taken maybe about 10 minutes. I was there for 3 hours. For 3 hours. Can you imagine? So the time I'm going to express myself, a phone comes. The guy takes the phone. 30 minutes talking. The time you're just starting another statement, somebody just comes through the door. Oh, sit there, and I'm there. They start a discussion, distractions. And this is something that if you want your business to thrive, if you want to succeed, if you want a good customer service, please be very attentive. Be very attentive. That way, you create a name and people will respect you. Don't be everywhere. Eddie Moshiri, don't be everywhere. Who is this? This is the Christian Kafugala. Don't be everywhere. Be attentive to your customers. Be there for them. 100%. 100%. Okay? Be there. Time management. Yes. Take care of your customers' time. Wow. Now, this I'll give my own testimony. You know, one time the customer came to see me, and I think my team forgot that the customer was waiting. And the customer waited for about 45 minutes and left. So I saw on my phone later, the customer was trying to call me. So I called him. Man, the customer really complained on time wastage. I apologize. I promised lunch, you know. Tube, this customer was literally coming to inquire about our properties. And they said, no, I can't buy your properties. You kept me for so long. So I was apologizing. Please come back. Where are you? We can link up the time you are free. And definitely, I used all my marketing skills and customer service skills. And the customer came back. And guess what? When he came back, he was able to give us business worth a lot of money. So take care of your customer's time. If you give a customer an appointment, okay, please keep that appointment. One of the weaknesses that I do have is every time I give a customer appointment, I'll mess up. So what do? The vice chancellor here helps me to keep those schedules of appointments. And once Nagilai keeps that appointment, I am so sure I will not mess up. The appointment will be honored. That's why some of you, when you write to me, hey, George, can I see you tomorrow? I can't answer because I don't know how tomorrow looks like. Imepangwa mpangilio. And I want to urge all of you leaders here. Some of you, I know you are very senior. I can see very senior people here. Please empower people who support you so that when they plan, obey to the plans. And don't plan and they are planning. I'm also speaking to myself because you mess up people's time and they will be very annoyed. Okay? I also saw something else that was very interesting. That 83% of online shoppers will abandon a purchase or take the business elsewhere if they are not supported within 5 minutes. Okay? These are people who do online business. I can see some people here who are doing a lot of online business. Somebody is inquiring and you're not there to respond. You're not even found. I think several times we have personally have tested. You're looking for something online and you put an inquiry there. And then somebody responds after 2 weeks. You're already gone. So let me speak to all those who are doing online businesses. Please don't take too long to respond. Respond quickly. Manage people's time properly. Time management is key. Time management is key. I know this topic is huge. That's why I have seen 3 trainers of customer service. I may not exploit the entire discussions. Okay, it's a huge discussion on customer service, but you can be able to hire these guys. And since you're in the same class, they can give you at a discount. Okay, they can charge you maybe half price to train you or train your teams. Okay, on the customer service. There are many things we can discuss, but time is limited. So the remaining part is for you to do a research. There are things we call willingness to improve. Okay, you can learn about them. And there are many things about customer service. But the thing is, my encouragement is, let's implement it in our organizations, in our departments, where we are working. Let's implement customer service, because customer service is an important component. It's the fuel to business development, to business expansion. Is the fuel. Customer service is extremely key. That's how to build trust. Customer service will help you to move to the next level. And there are things that we can learn as leaders, and we can be able to do things better. So I wish you all the very best. Let's go implement. And as I said earlier, I want to hear those testimonies. After we do 1 hour here, I want to listen to your testimonies. And last time I said we are recording. I also want to promote you. If you think you have a testimony, you want to come and record with me, please talk to the Vice Chancellor. We can give you time. You come, we record, we release it. And what I'm doing, I'm releasing those recording on my page with about 100,000 people. And people are getting business. So don't just keep quiet there. You have something to offer, something has happened to you, come and testify. Because when you expand, I am happy. When I hear where you have hired more people, you have created jobs, that is my happiness. Kwanza ukiniambia create jobs, 2, 3 jobs, 5 jobs, 10 jobs, that's the most exciting testimonial that I love, that I like. Because remember, these entrepreneurs here, 96 of us, we are the people to create opportunities for others. So whatever you're doing is not about you. It's not about I, me, myself. Apana is about creating opportunities for other people. And that's the essence of this mentorship. We want you to go out there, create opportunities. Where you are working, Dr. Jimmy, where you are working, keep creating those opportunities. MK, Cyprian, create those opportunities. Many JD, create them. Peter's Courier, create those opportunities. Tell us about it. Okay, what has happened? Lucy, let's hear those opportunities coming up. Brian, I know you're in school. Brian Nyalibo, you're in school in Mombasa. You are now creating your pot of knowledge and skills, and who knows what the future holds. May God bless you. Allow me to take this mic back to our Vice Chancellor, Nagilai. Thank you. God bless.
Wow, awesome, fantastic. That was great. That was awesome. Let's all appreciate our mentor with digital apps. Yes, thank you. We really appreciate you, sir. That was a moment, that was a great time that we had to learn about customer service. And it is true. Customer service is the fuel that propels any business out there greater heights, global standards, to heights that you may never achieve without good customer service. Yes, we really appreciate you, sir. That was a good moment, and I can see people appreciating, and thank you for that. I also want to appreciate people who keep time, people who join on time. Usually very good, because you can see that we also keep time, because it's only 1 hour, but it's 1 hour of power, 1 hour of inspiration, 1 hour of great nuggets. So without much ado, I just want to appreciate all of you. There are about 100 of us that were there today. Thank you so much for joining. And our mentor, we appreciate you. Thank you for taking your time to prepare and to come and inspire us, to come and fire us up, come and share the great nuggets that you've done your own research. Make sure that we all learn. Thank you. I can see you appreciating our mentor, and we conclude there. See you very soon. As usual, we will communicate next class a day earlier. And Nisana, God bless you. God bless your business. God bless your career and keep you well. Asante.